7 ways a narcissistic woman gaslights the whole family.
Welcome to the Narc Free Man Podcast.
Welcome back to the Narc Free Man Podcast, where we rip the mask off narcissistic abuse and help you break free, rebuild, and rise again. In this episode, we are talking about gaslighting, not just in romantic relationships, but something more sinister. When a narcissistic woman gaslights the entire family. Now, this is next level manipulation. And if you are a husband, a father, or even a son in this situation, you need to understand how she twists reality to control everyone around her. Let's break down 7 brutal ways she gaslights the whole household. Here's the first one. At church, she's all smiles. At family events, she's charming. She tells the world how blessed she is, how amazing her family is. But behind closed doors, she's cold, critical, controlling, explosive. When you try to tell someone what's really going on, you get hit with, "What? That doesn't sound like her at all." Or, "She's always been so sweet." And just like that, she's cast you as the unstable one. This is gaslighting by contrast, and it's powerful. It isolates you, silences you, makes you doubt your own reality. The second way is she rewrites history. If you bring up something hurtful she said or did, and she says to you, "What? That never happened," or "You are exaggerating," or "You always twist things." But here's what she's really doing. She's erasing the evidence, not on paper, but in your mind. She'll tell your kids a completely different version of events. She'll tell mutual friends a story that paints her as the hero and you as the villain. And over time, you begin questioning your memory. And if she controls the narrative long enough, everyone else does too. The third way is she'll gaslight the kids. And this one cuts deep. She tells the kids, "Daddy's just tired," or "Daddy doesn't care. Daddy's the reason we are all stressed." She doesn't scream, she plants seeds. Subtle suggestions that make the children doubt your love, your character, your stability. And if you react to her manipulation, she points to it and says, "See, this is what I'm talking about." She turns your kids into emotional spies, filters every conversation, and spins every disagreement into a warning sign about you. This is parental alienation via gaslighting, and it destroys relationships between fathers and their children. Hey, quick interruption to the show. I want to let you know that I put together a free guide called 21 Signs She Might Be a Narcissist. It breaks down the exact red flags that most men miss until it's too late. This isn't some therapy fluff or watered down relationship advice. These are the real signs you need to watch for if you are dealing with a woman who uses guilt, gaslighting, and emotional control to keep you stuck. I've helped thousands of men through my podcast, and 9 times out of 10, they say this guide was the moment everything clicked. They finally saw her for what she was, and more importantly, they stopped blaming themselves. So if you have ever wondered, am I crazy, or is she just that good at pretending? Click the link in my bio or the description below and download the free guide. Now back to the show. The fourth thing a female narcissist will do is create chaos and then deny it. For example, she'll pick a fight, insult you, then act like you started it. She'll throw your stuff around, slam doors shut, accuse you of cheating, and then later say, "What? I never said that," or "You are making things up," or "You are too sensitive." This is called gaslighting through emotional amnesia. She pretends none of it happened. And because no one else saw it, it's your word against hers. Now, over time, you stop bringing things up. You start walking on eggshells, and that's exactly how she keeps control. The fifth way is she'll project her behavior onto you. The female narc will lie and accuse you of lying. She flirts with other men and accuses you of cheating. She yells, insults, and degrades, and then tells the kids you have anger issues. That's not just hypocrisy, it's psychological warfare. By flipping the script, she keeps everyone disoriented. You are constantly defending yourself instead of exposing her. And meanwhile, she's rewriting the family dynamic in real time. The sixth way is she uses therapy or religion as a weapon. She'll quote therapists or pastors out of context. My therapist says I'm not the problem, or God told me I'm in the right, or real men are supposed to serve their wives. She hijacks anything sacred, spirituality, psychology, scripture, and twists it into justification for her abuse. This makes it harder for you to challenge her, especially if you care about faith or family structure. It's spiritual gaslighting. Now, the seventh way is she weaponizes your loyalty. She knows you are a good man. She knows you love your kids. She knows you are loyal, sacrificial, and want to keep the family together. So she gaslights you with your own values. She'll say things like, if you leave, you are breaking up the family. Or if you expose me, you are traumatizing the kids. If you tell the truth, you are not a real man. But here's the truth, brother. Loyalty to a narcissist is betrayal to yourself. And staying silent while she manipulates the family isn't noble. It's survival, but it's not sustainable. Now let's recap here, shall we? Number 1, she plays perfect in public. Number 2, she rewrites history. Number 3, she gaslights the kids. Number 4, she creates chaos and denies it. Number 5, she projects her behavior onto you. Number 6, she uses therapy and religion as weapons. And number 7, she weaponizes your loyalty. If any of this hit home, I want you to remember, you are not crazy. You are not weak. You are waking up inside a war you never signed up for. But now that you see it, you can't unsee it. Your job now is clarity, boundaries, strategy, and support. You don't have to figure it out alone. That's what this podcast is for. That's what our brotherhood is for. Stay grounded, stay dangerous, and above all, stay narc free. Thanks for listening to this episode. If you have not subscribed yet to my YouTube channel, make sure to subscribe. And also, if you would be kind enough to leave me a rating and a review on Apple Podcasts or Spotify, that would be great.